So joined here by Liam Mackey from the Irish Examiner. Welcome to Sarajevo. Liam, just start by telling us the kind of logistics the Irish fans have tonight for getting to Zenica.
Well, it's about 50 kilometres north of Sarajevo. I think most of them will be transferring on buses and stuff, but I mean, they're ingenious people. They'll make it there by hook or by crook. It's reasonably straightforward. I think the traffic getting out of Sarajevo can be a bit of an issue, but if people leave in time, there should be no problem. We were up there yesterday for the training session and the Martin O'Neill press conference, and it's an old school ground. It'll be familiar to people who attend cup games and maybe involve lower league teams in England, particularly when they're playing the bigger guns. I think it'll be hugely atmospheric. It's very intimate. The crowd will be breathing down the back of the players' necks. And a lot of the Irish players actually will be quite used to this. In some ways, I think when you go around Europe now playing these big games, you tend to have these soulless, interchangeable auditoria. This place has real character. The Bosnians love it. Edin Dzeko was saying yesterday that they just love playing in Zenica because of the fervour of the crowd and the intimacy of it. But, you know, it's possible the Irish could thrive on that too.
We were talking to Martin O'Neill yesterday, and he was kind of keen to stress that he doesn't want to talk about the injuries that Ireland have. He wants to focus on the amount of the players that he has available. That seemed to be the message yesterday.
Yeah, well, he has to, doesn't he? You know, at this stage now, with only hours to go before kick-off, I mean, there is no point crying over spilt milk. He knows better than anyone how big a loss John Walters in particular is. He's been a huge player for Ireland. John O'Shea's experience is also a loss, and of course Shane Long, whether he would have started or not, we won't know now. I mean, Martin's been reluctant to start him, but I would have thought after Germany and the fact that he started him against Poland, he probably would have been in the first 11 tonight, and with his pace and his power and his ability to harass defenders, that's going to be missed too. But look, the players who Martin will pick, and we don't know yet, because as always he keeps these things close to his chest right up until kick-off time. They've just got to get on with it, as he said, and deal with what's put in front of them tonight. And it's going to be tough. I mean, there's no two ways about it. Bosnia, their position of finishing third was probably deceptive in the group, and that they had started very badly with probably a World Cup hangover. They changed their coach and they finished really, really strongly. And we know they're very good players, and we know they've players of Champions League pedigree. So, and as I say, on home soil in their beloved Zenica, it's going to be really tough for whatever team O'Neill puts out tonight.
Finally, just what's a good result for Ireland tonight, and give us your prediction.
Well, I think a good result, a great result would be if Ireland could win away from home, which of course is not an impossibility, but you'd have to say unlikely. I think a draw would clearly be a good result. Anything that takes the game back to Dublin on Monday with the tie still alive and Ireland in with a really good chance is going to be a good result. And that could even be losing 1-0, although a preferable result, clearly, if you were going to lose out here, if Ireland are going to lose tonight, would be to lose 2-1, because an away goal would be vital. I don't think Ireland will want to go back to Dublin with Bosnia the only team who can take advantage of an away goal. That could prove critical. So a narrow defeat with an away goal would be maybe the height of what Ireland can hope to achieve. Anything beyond that would be a huge bonus. I really think what they've got to avoid at all costs, and Neil said this yesterday, he said you can't win the tie here, unlike in Tallinn when Ireland qualified for Euro 2012 when they did win it in the first leg. That was a freakish experience all round, 4-0. O'Neill said Ireland can't win the tie here, but what they really can't afford to do is lose it here. And you do think if Bosnia were to win by 2 clear goals, that could almost seal it going back to Dublin on Monday. So a narrow defeat, a draw, a win, improbable as it would sound, those are the things that I think O'Neill and Ireland will be looking for tonight.